Hello, you guys, and welcome. Right now, we're going to take a look at that August 27th and 28th energy that's really impacting a lot of us. You may be feeling the chaos. Last week was very chaotic and it's actually rolled into the weekend, and you may be feeling it right now today. You can read my Substack, and I just wrote about this. We'll put the link in at the end of this video. But right now in this video, this is about you. It's all about you. It's always been about you. Not in an egotistical way, but in a way that says, oh my goodness, you have really taken on what some would view more than's possible, because you wanted to graduate the school of earth. You wanted to grow you and change, and maybe some of you wanted to go into a different earth, the 5D, the 6D, whatever it is. The bottom line is you chose all of this to push you, to excel you. So right now you're trying to go through this division where, when I see it, it's like a line. It literally like a line, but it's two. So it goes like this and it goes like this. Okay, they're kind of like curved, and in there are four different sections. That is not the elements that you hear me talk about. We're doing a very, very different energetic, informational, guided message. I'll pull out cards in just a minute. I have them in my hand, but this message is so important that it is more urgent for you to hear it than it is to base it on a card. You guys have been going through a roller coaster ride for 2, 3, and some of you it's been much longer years, where things go up and then down. And the way that I've explained it over the last decade is, and excuse the noise, I have had noise. I have been through so much. I am looking very tired. I haven't slept much in like 3 days, actually a week, but it's all that chaos that I'm talking about. If you're walk in the light, if you shine bright, if people have categorized you as somebody not in the group, you probably have been experiencing it. Let me know. There goes the little language thing going on, right? There's just this incredible knowing, I know I can get through this. But there are days you may have wound up feeling like you wanted to cry, like you wanted to just lie down. I can't do this. Literally challenges one after the other. And this one knocks this out and feels like maybe sometimes your feet are falling out from under you. Look across social media. Anyone that you normally look at, have you noticed that they look a little tired? It doesn't mean they don't look beautiful or look absolutely wonderful, but they still look different. The eyes, a lot of them, I saw the eyes are like they were crying because of the stress on the backside of what has been dealt to these individuals. Are you one of those people? Leave a comment. Now, let's take a look at what's really going to happen here, because what I'm being guided to tell you is this is that moment for you. Do not quit. Okay? You were the one that broke or are breaking a repetitive loop. And to get out of that loop, it is not easy, because the loop continues, okay? Whether you see it as an 8, okay, the infinity, or a circle. I see it as a circle. I see them as two separate things. You are the one trying to get out of that circle. So here goes a circle and you're trying to jump out, and it's like, whoop, and if you do it wrong, it knocks you back into the circle. So it's this unbelievable amount of unfelt, unseen pressure and energetic delays, the static, the roaring of the noise is what I'm hearing. And even the idea that you're ready to go out and meet people. If you've been secluded for a really long time, you're going to see some changes coming in this next week, and absolutely as we roll into September. Now, this isn't for one zodiac sign, it's for all of you. This is not, remember, you are comprised of every single zodiac sign. Somewhere in your chart, you have different placements. So to do one does an injustice for what the message is for you. And we're changing that right now. So you guys, this is really quite a monumental moment in You may hear some people being very, very negative about what's going on, like the trials and tribulations, but you will hear them say things like what I just shared a moment ago. And again, have you been going through it? Because if you have, oh, there you go, the Five of Wands, okay, right in my hand, the Five of Wands. And this is that energy of one-upmanship, somebody coming in, talking over you, trying to suppress you so they look big and bold while you're in the background, or even suppressed all the way out. Push them out, because there's feel threatened by you. There's a sense of being threatened. Some of you, this may be your own family who is doing this to you. The entire journey is about the difference between light and dark. This is a spiritual journey, and the spiritual war that has been going on for centuries is being felt by both sides. Now, there's some pros and cons, but this reading, and I'll do all of those videos for you, as many as I can. The problem isn't just recording, but it's also uploading them. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter where I go. If I pay for the highest speed, it doesn't matter. There's conflict because I'm being suppressed from getting these to you. Yeah? You guys feeling that? Are you feel like you're being blocked? Feel like you're going through struggle after struggle, person after person, high anxiety, a lot of irritation. The location I was at, all kinds of things happened where I just packed up and left, and I'm so disarrayed. It was only I had to sleep yesterday a little bit off and on, like naps, but it was I just threw everything in, and I don't pack that way, but it's like I got to get out of this place. So there is this layer that is coming in, and we're layer after layer, energetic layer, right? You can call it dimensions, you can call it whatever you want, but the way I see it is it's layer after layer. And remember, I see it going like this, where it's like a crisscross broken to 4 different sections. Now, this can mean for some of you, this is 4 different areas that it's actually going to affect, that you have to work through. It may be relationships with family. That might be why you are here. What's your soul's purpose? Do you know? Because you will be tested on that this week as we roll into this energy starting around, I'm going to say the 26th. You may feel it as soon as Tuesday, but it's definitely going to be the 27th and 28th, all the way through, well, the first and beyond. All right, now some of you have gone through massive, massive healing, and that's the growth that I am bringing up, the growth, the struggles of the journey to realign who you are. Mind, the way you think, it's not just your intuition. This is about psychology, logic, understanding the mindfulness, the quantumness of what you're dealing with, because it has everything to do with what we're talking about. Remember, my degree is in the interconnection of science, the spiritual, and the human relationships. You see how that circle is there? Well, this is 4 elements because you have a 4th character, a 4th portion in this particular reading. You may feel like you've been going through loop after loop after loop, circle after circle, repeating, and now this energy has been really very daunting. You're getting ready to really burst out of this as long as you focus. That's what I kept hearing, focus. I tell them they need to focus. You need to get your Leo energy going on, that courageous energy, and it's time to move forward. It is not going to be easy because these swords and the 6 of Swords represent our mental. This is the mental restrictions that we have faced from the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, which are very, very negative cards representing all of that nastiness that I just talked about in it a moment ago. And I may have downplayed it because it's horrible for some people. Like, I literally have seen people holding back everything they have just to give to you, just to give to their people. Make sure you are giving your creators that thumbs up, me to the comments, and you are actually exchanging energy. It's very, very important. That will help pull you out of that circle that I'm talking about, where it goes like this, right? You got to hop at the right time, hop at the right time. And some of you have already done it. That is amazing, and it's your time to step up. Some of you are getting ready to make that jump, and there's a lot of fear and anxiety on both those sides. Some people aren't. They're just sitting there and they don't care, and they're probably not really going to come up in this reading, but you may. So let's pay attention. It's time to really let go of the ego, of the emotional setbacks that you have been through. And I'm being guided to say that you already know everything I'm telling you. So whether you have to go on with your hair not colored, or even me, I have coffee, I spilled coffee on me this morning. If you have to go out there and show yourself in a whole different way, that's okay, because that makes you real. This is what I'm hearing. That makes you real. That makes you be able to be approachable, because you carry a light that pushes people back. I just shared this with one of my clients the other day, because she actually does that. And I'm trying to explain, when you hop in a room and you're like, hey, and people are like, oh, whoa. They either love you or they can't stand you. And it's instant. It's instant. So there's a little bit going on there. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a different video. But for this one, this is about you moving into this, moving into the calmer side, calming your nervous system down, lowering cortisol levels, whatever it is, because remember, everything is in the digestive system. That's where all the I can't say it here. I may say it in the membership. I'll talk about what is really in the digestive system that goes so beyond, there you go, this card, so beyond what I'm speaking of now. You have 2 cards of movement. Oh. Okay. We have 2 cards of movement. We have this one and this one. This is the beautiful Chariot moving into a distant future. Is now the time. It's time to move into this new breaking generational curses, looking at people for who they are. Stop enabling people. Do not sponsor people. Support people who do not support you. If they don't support you, it's time to walk away or rebrand your business. Like literally, if you aren't getting that from your group of people, whomever it is. But there's this beautiful energy of releasing and letting go. And here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of bubbles. You may be really wanting to take a bubble bath. Some of you, this could be an Epsom salt bath to remove some of this stress that I just said, the stress, the cortisol levels in there. All of this is taking place with this freaking moon. Now, it's a powerful lunar solar eclipse, one that you will not want to miss. And I'm talking about not standing there staring at it. No, you. I'm referring to you. You will not want to miss this one. It is one of the biggest ones as we move into the final quarter of the year. A very significant time, and I've been telling you this the entire year. As we move into the later part of the year, you'll need to get your courage and strength up later. Now is later. So if you haven't done that, please know I am closing my readings officially on 8/31 private sessions. 8/31, and you won't be able to click on them. It will be a better version that does not involve this. It's time to let these go. These brought your mindset together. This is your right brain, your left brain. Now we're going to lose probably at least 30,000 people, okay, because I'm taking these off on a regular basis. But if we continue to do the same thing, you and I will go back into another loop. How many of you want to do that again? Because I found it to be really awful. Now, every time you take a step up, remember, this is ascending soul's journey. It isn't about tarot. It's about bringing your mind, body, and soul in this beautiful alignment with the divine, with our creator. And they work through us. They send you those messages. So pay attention to your messages. You have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and this is the final card. This is about recreating the passion that I speak of all the time, that you already know, because a lot of the things I say really do resonate with you, even if it is something that's reminding you from childhood. It's a really big deal to get your inner passion fire. Has nothing to do with romance, although it could be part of it. This has to do with what excites you, what your soul purpose is, and stepping into this amazing energy that's going to help you combat without the feud, with grace and dignity and ease from what you've been dealing with. And I hope that this really helps you guys, and I will see you in the next video.